Coach, another emotional ball game. Can you just talk about what happened down the stretch, especially in the last 2 minutes?
In regards to
Just how the game turned out, tie ball game late.
just they made some plays down the stretch, made some free throws. You know, the foul, put them at the free throw line. We missed a couple easy ones. I think we missed a three and missed a floater in the lane. So, you know, some plays down the stretch didn't go our way, but love the energy and effort, and our guys executed the game plan at a high level. We just didn't do enough down the stretch to win the game.
Dejounte, you could argue, was his best game on the team. Just what he was doing, really filling up the box score, and the 6 steals just really helped you guys. How do you see his improvement from when he came back from the injury to where he is right now?
Tonight, I liked his poise. He really allowed the game to come to him. He was all over the place defensively, you know, in the passing lanes, getting steals, you know, stealing pocket passes, which allowed us to get out in transition. So I loved the way he managed the game tonight, and he really did a great job of being poised and just making simple plays.
Yeah, how tough is it when you need to win really badly and you feel like you played well most of the game and just still couldn't come away with it in the end?
Yeah, it's tough. You know, it was frustrating, but you know, I'll take the improvements that we did tonight and continue to look at them, and a lot of positives in this game that we can take away from it. And we got to continue to do this. You know, as frustrating as it is and as difficult as it is, we have to continue to try to put ourselves in these type of positions, because if we do, you know, we'll give ourselves more chance to win games.
Yeah, we talked all year about, you know, how well Yves has played, and obviously another good game for him. But, you know, in a really big moment there, missed the free throw at the end. Do you kind of talk to him about that or say something to him after a moment like that, I guess, knowing how well he's played? But obviously that's a big moment where he came up short.
It's a learning moment for him. Hopefully he gets an opportunity to continue to put himself in that position where he can make free throws to tie the game. But you know, he's a competitor, and I love what he's doing for us on the floor. And you know, that just comes from experience. You know, stepping up to the line, being comfortable, and this might be his first time, you know, ever in a predicament where he's shooting free throws, you know, in a a critical moment like it was tonight. So it's going to happen at times, especially with some of your younger guys. But extremely proud of what he's doing on the floor for us.
Another game where Trey gets off to a really hot start and just not very involved in the second half. What are you kind of seeing in some of these games where his production really slows down coming out of halftime?
Teams are making adjustments, and they're all over Trey. So he's doing a good job of just continuing to play. And when they guard him like they do, it allows other guys to be able to drive, to be able to get to the basket, and you know, the game opened up for CJ a bit more because of the gravity and attention that they're putting on Trey.
When you look at those last couple of possessions, what were you trying to do there? Did you notice anything maybe that got missed in transition and forcing you to set up in half court and then trying to get that last shot for CJ? Was that the look that you wanted to get? Was that the action that you wanted to see on that last possession?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with the shots. We just got to make them. We got to, you know, step up and make those shots. But, you know, the one possession got a little funky, and I took a timeout to get us organized. We got a good look after that. Got to make them.
And then turnovers again in critical situations tonight. You forced them, but you also gave it away at the wrong times. How is that? How difficult is it with that being such a persistent issue for a team that you know has taken care of the basketball better in the past?
Well, I like the fact that we turned them over and we scored, you know, more off their turnovers than they did ours. Still got to do, a bit better of taking care of the basketball. But, you know, when we can win that margin, that's helpful for us. Now, if we can cut down, go from 16 to 12, that's even more possessions for us, more opportunities to score.
And Willie shot the ball well from 3 tonight, season high. Just what was it kind of like, just seeing some shots finally starting to fall?
It was great. Those are the shots that we know our guys can step up and make. And we have to continue to work like we've been doing, execute the way we did tonight. You know, it's unfortunate we didn't come away with the win. Our guys are frustrated. You know, going through the difficulties that they're going through. We all understand it, but you try to take some positives out of this game, and I felt on both ends of the floor, our game plan discipline was pretty high.
Willie, when teams do focus on Trey like they did, they face guard him pretty much in the second half. What would you like for him to do, and what could the offense, maybe the guys that he's out there on the court, do to help him in those situations?
Well, sometimes what he's doing is good. He's spacing the floor, and he's allowing other guys to be a part of the action. Sometimes it's when they guard him like that, setting back screens, setting screens for other guys to loosen him up a bit. It's helpful to get him in some of the action.
Coach.